E ngā mana, e ngā reo, nau mai hara mai ki tēnei pāpāhotanga a Whakaata Māori, ka mihi ki ngā maunga, ngā wai, me ngā hika o tēnei rohe. Tēnā kouta katoa, kua hono mai ki tēnei whakataitai pāwhitu pauro mō ngā kura tuarua. Ki ngā kaimā takitaki, piki mai, kake mai ki tēnei whakataitai hirahira rawa atu mo i nei rangatahi. Ki ngā kaiwhakahaere, me ngā kaiwhakataitai, he mihi nui tēnei kia kouta katoa. Ko Amorangi Malisara tēnei, kei tōki nei taha, ko matua maia tēnā koe e te matua.
Kia ora, what a first game. How cool is that as we look at what we have in our game schedule today? We just had that first one, our 11 o'clock game, Columba versus New Plymouth Girls. Columba getting up on top. That was a great second half from New Plymouth Girls High. Fantastic game to start our live stream coverage for day one of this 2024 Bunnings Secondary School National Tournament here in Rotorua. Coming up next, we've got another girls' grade game, Westlake Girls versus Pukekohe. So I actually haven't seen Pukekohe ever. I wouldn't be surprised if this is potentially one of their first in a long time. So it's great to see them here, see a couple of key people in their sub-box. So exciting second game. Yeah,
exciting second game. It was awesome to see maybe that first game setting the tone. So I'm sure we'll see some awesome phases of play between Pukekohe Girls High School and Westlake.
Yeah, it's a hire there from Pukekohe Girls as well as Stuart, Napier, Brady. So normally teams are allowed to have 16 players. Looking out to this Pukekohe team who are just in front of us, it looks like they may only have 10. So soldiering effort. I know what it feels like. I come from Pydal College, and I think we found 2 girls to take our girls total up to 5 for our mixed team about 2 days ago. So she's pretty hard getting players sometimes.
Anei te tima o Westlake Girls High School. Ko tā rātou kaiako mo tā rātou kapa ko aroha mai ko Willie Woodhouse, rāua ko Medicine New Joy. Ko tā rātou minita, their team manager is Leslie Woodhouse.
Yep, the Woodhouse name is synonymous with touch, and normally where there's one, there's at least 4, so surprised there's only that many on the team sheet, but yeah, just a huge asset to the game of touch. And just want to harp back to the Bunnings, coach of the tournament, social competition. The Woodhouse whānau would be definitely something. Surely there's people back from their rohe who need to nominate them. All you have to do is comment on the post with why your coach is the best, and they could score an epic Touch New Zealand gift pack, including a $500 Bunnings gift card. Nominations close tomorrow at 12, so make sure you get those in there. And while we're talking about our partners, our incredible sponsors, and some sort of stuff they have for us, Bayleys also is excited to support the school's journey, each school's journey at this New Zealand Secondary School Touch Championship with a $200 travel voucher up for grabs. Again, comment on us, comment on the socials at the hashtag AllTogetherBetter. We're looking for teams that embody the spirit of unity, teamwork and dedication. And those nominations also close at 12 o'clock. As we're back to the game, we see Westlake Girls High here on Morangi in their first set. Sweeping play, runs to this right-hand side, draw and pass.
Beautiful try there by Westlake Girls High School. The number 11, Harmony Nayata. Beautiful try there by Westlake Girls High School. Does well to do a nice razzle-dazzle dive. Starting off this first match, 1-0 to Westlake Girls High School.
Great player is Harmony. See her there on that wrap. Through the dummy, got the winger interested. Made it look easy. Pukekohe High School now with the ball. Really excited to see what they have. Perenara.
You wouldn't think that she's related to TJ Perenara, maybe?
Maybe. I tell you, any surnames, I just connect them with anyone I can.
Yeah.
I think TJ will be lucky to be related to Kimmy. As we see her here with the ball, nearly gets through. Oh, another one of those counties tricks you're telling me about, the whole throwing the ball away.
Geez, I played for Auckland, actually.
Oh.
As you can see here, Westlake Girls High School are doing a bit of a box. They're getting closer to their sideline. Bring on some fresh legs.
Yep, key part of the game. We'll always talk about it. I do anyway. Through this middle zone, the orange zone. Wahi Karaka, key area.
Westlake girls does well to get their ball away. Unfortunately, that was an error. Good touch there by Pukekohe Girls High School.
Shout out to our referees for this one, Chris Baker, Tina Corney, and Isabel Watt. Now, you might be wondering why she has a different uniform on. No, Chris did not let her borrow one of his spare ones. It is actually, we are blessed to have from over Queensland, I'm thinking it is, our Queensland whānau, our Queensland kaiwawa, joining us over here in Aotearoa to be part of this event. So it's fantastic to have Isabel over here. She'll finally be able to learn how to referee properly and go back to Queensland and teach Brad Smith and Anthony Smith and all the other referees back there. Westlake now hot on attack again. Sweet play this time. Hilson, I think that was. I like this fair play. We see number 14. Must be from my area. Being a fair player. Oh, nearly gets tripped up. Going to get the ball.
Good sportsmanship shown by Westlake girls. They could have let Pukekohe get the ball, but she does well to retrieve the ball. So Pukekohe doing well to attack the sideline. As you can see, players commanding each other.
Yeah, really good work here. We see the number 9, in particular from Pukekohe High School, Ariana Gregg, showing her players where they go, where she wants the ball, where she wants them to plant it. Really like that. Again, new team here at the secondary schools. Great to see them here. Fantastic. Only 10 players. So courageous outfit they are. Love seeing that support there, helping each other around. Nice communication. Ariana again, the 9.
Ka mea mai te kaiwa wao mo te o te maka off the mark. Mo Westlake Girls High School. No reira ka tahuri ake te paoro ki te kapa o Pukekohe. A he hapa anō, ki Wainganui e enei kapa e rua, tērā pia kei te āhua mai. These two sides might be a bit nervous. As you can see, the ball's going back and forth. So I guess the team that will, whoever finds their flow the quickest will be able to come out on top.
Turnbull here with the ball. Te Whiu, the number 1. Tell you what I love as a commentator, when the team sheet goes down to number 15 and you see someone with number 16 on, you always like, do you get creative license to name that player? Down the sideline though, we talked about it. Great work there. I think that was Turnbull. He just come around the back door, went short side. Again, drew in the winger. Nice little right to left pass to the number 14 who held her space perfectly. Barlow. Excellent work. Sorry, not Barlow. Emmy Coe.
Anei ngā piro mo tēnei wahanga tutahi o te kēmu. Rua ngā piro ki te kapa o Westlake Girls High School. Kaore he piro ki te kapa o Pakuranga Girls High School. Engari, tērā pia kāre kore ka tata ake ngā piro I te mutinga o tēnei kēmu.
Pukekohe now, hot on attack. Oh, will that be an angle plant? No, it wasn't. That's good. Oh. Nearly had numbers on this side. We see Fair and Moody. They were on this side, had an overlap. Unfortunately, couldn't use it. Ball not quite sticking. Good defence. Westlake Girls High School. Oh, nice work there from the dummy half. Previous try scorer. Could have been a forward pass, but she just held it off.
He hapa ki te kapa o Westlake Girls High School. Not squared, taking the, playing the ball.
Now, I normally ask the co-commentators before each game, Hika, Penny, he probably puts it better. He always says, who are you putting your sakakinas on in terms of who do you think's going to win? So I haven't asked you these first 2 games, but you need to be prepared for this next game coming up.
Yeah, hopefully I can get some real kinners as well.
Now, if you're like most of our other commentators, you'd be sitting on the fence and saying, I think both teams can win and it should be the good game, but I'm sure you're not like that.
Oh, I guess, when you're from Auckland, there is a bit of bias. But given that both of these sides are from Auckland, at the end of the day, Auckland wins. So, yeah.
Good call there from referee Baker. in the ruck. Talk about legends, talk about experience. Chris Baker, been around for a long time. Fantastic referee, black badge referee from Christchurch area. Great to see him still involved and doing a great job. Turnbull now just looking to set up the third try, sorry. We see Tefu. He's on number 16 from Westlake, round backdoor. Turnbull looks to get on the outside, passes it off to Bishop. Sadie Bishop goes in for the third touchdown for Westlake Girls High School.
Yeah, and as you can see in the highlights here, you can see that backdoor action. Does well to draw the D and then looks for the offload out on the wing. So, you know, you can see that some of these players are really being strategic and, you know, using the ball, using the width of the field, which is awesome to see.
When I watch netball, it looks like you can't ever say anything to a netball umpire. And being a lawyer and having all your tactics around how to manipulate things using words, what are some of the tricks you used in that space, or you never did anything wrong to ever have to question the referee's decision?
Oh, I guess every player has a little bit of, try to manipulate the umpire in some way, but you don't want to be that player that's known for it because they start pinging you every time. So you've got to play the field sometimes, but at the end of the day, you've got to play fair, play to the whistle, which I'm sure a lot of these players are doing.
Your facial expression wasn't matching up with the words that were coming out, almost as if you weren't believing what you were saying there.
Oh, well, I can't paint myself out in a bad light. But it's just all banter. Good
defence, Pukekohe. Now they get an opportunity with a fresh set right on the door of the 7-metre attacking line. We see here the number 5, Jessica Nepia, just setting things up. McRobbie, the number 2, on her left-hand side. She goes back to Greg. McRobbie now with the ball, decides to go to the right-hand side. Good touch there from the winger from Westlake. Something's happening in the middle. Looks like another penalty. Not sure when the last time you played, but now when you get 3 penalties on the scoreline, on the third penalty, the third player to make that penalty has to go to the sideline. The defending team reduces down to 5.
Right. And that's one of the things you can't have that on a field because one player creates a big gap. So got to be really strategic. If you're going in for the touch, you've got to be really clinical in how you do that.
Greg here. Greg and Chamberlain look like they had something on.
And you can see here Westlake are really closing the gaps. You can see that Pukekohe aren't really sure where the gaps are.
Yeah, unfortunately there for Pukekohe. Looks like they're really starting to set something nice up there. The interchange between Chamberlain, Greg, Nepia. Unfortunately, forward pass off the ruck. Good defence though. Westlake Girls High straight back into their work. Oh, unfortunate. Just had a clash of players coming on and off. It looked promising down that left-hand side.
Yeah, and it did. And I guess when you're transitioning on and off the field, sometimes you don't know who's going off the field or who's coming on. So I guess Pukekohe High School will really take advantage of this new set.
Nice first yard there from Chamberlain.
Engari, ka taka te paoro ma Westlake Girls High School in a tēnei new set.
You haven't done it yet like what I just did. Obviously, great first touch, next minute drop ball. You haven't quite joined the ranks of putting the hoodoo on one of the teams, but I'm sure once you open that gate, it will happen more often than not. I can almost guarantee I say, great pass, next minute someone will drop it.
And that just shows that the momentum of the game is always going back and forth. So, as you can see here, Westlake does very, very well to get within their green zone. And a beautiful offload there, however. Number 7 for Pukekohe Girls High School rushes across, does well to save a try.
Saved what almost looked like a certain try there, did Brady. The number 7 interplay between Bishop and Butler down this right-hand side. It's a much better set so far from Pukekohe. Fortunately, just get a little bit off the mark.
And you can see here on defence for Westlake Girls High School, when they're going in to make that touch, they're really saying, I'm here. They're really pushing the players and using that momentum for them to get back on side. And as you can see here, they have possession of the ball now.
Butler starting that set. Gets it out to the previous try scorer, Coe, who's into dummy half. Nice work there, Emmy Coe. See the Westlake girls coming on from the sub-box. Turnbull, she's been one of their key ball players. Set things up, her and Tefu.
You can see here she's going to set something up.
Tefu thought, you know what, I'm just that fast. I'm just going to run in here and score, and she nearly did. But there's an excellent touch there from the 6 from Pukekohe. Molly Tohaya. Pukekohe throwing the ball. Like to see it. Excellent little step there. Oh, no, the touch was made. I thought she was off. Katie Chamberlain. Just up the middle. I like this from the coaching from Pukekohe. Big shout out to Rolf Watson and just what he's got the girls to do. They're not just rushing, passing the ball sideways to get a sub off. The girls are staying strong. Whether they're on the right-hand side, they'll take it up that side. If they're in the middle of the field, they'll go up the middle. So awesome work from this Pukekohe High School girls team.
Westlake get a penalty. They take it quick. Just outside their 5 metre line.
Oh, good work there from, excuse me, Izzy Butler. Dummy half was in proximity. Sorry, that was Harmony. Williams now gets into the end goal, looking for support, trying to catch up with one of her other players. Unfortunately, Williams couldn't quite find anyone.
Pukekohe does well to mark up on all their players and mirror them. Engari, ka taka te pauro, ka whiwhi anō te kapa o Westlake Girls High School I te pauro. Rima mita te tawhiti mai tā rātou wahi piro.
For you, what did you find were the really good crossover skills taking from netball into touch?
Definitely teamwork. You can't do everything out on your own. Comms. In any sport that you play, you've got to be able to communicate. And as you can see here, players are conducting play, and that applies to netball as well. And as you can see here, number 11 for Westlake Girls High School, Harmony Nayata, scoring the 4th try for this game.
Yeah, great work here from Harmony. I think she was joined, I'm not sure if that was Williams or not, joined in there. Just a nice little follow play. Harmony stays nice and tight, gets inside that shutting defender. Beautiful dive. We've seen it earlier in this half. 4-0 Westlake Girls High School up against Pukekohe High School.
Whahea kona e toi ana mo tēnei kēmu. Engari, ka whiwhi Westlake Girls High School I te pauro, ka haere rātou ki te taha Māori o te whira. Ka re kore, ka tangi te pere mo tēnei kēmu.
Yeah, unfortunately, just a penalty there, as I'm sure that halftime siren isn't too far away. It's running down last seconds of this, the first half.
Ana, kua tangi te pere mo tēnei kēmu tuarua o te rānei. E whāngā piro ki te kapa o Westlake Girls High School. Kāre te kapa o Pukekohe High School I whiwhi piro engari I tūmaia rātou ki a rātou hoariri a Westlake Girls High School. Kawe haere tawhiti, he nui ngā kēmu I roto I tēnei whakataitai mo te rānei, noho ora mai.
Bunnings has the lowest prices for Christmas entertaining.
Lightworks party lights $65.98. Cherry barbecue pallets just $34.98.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Kia ora touch whānau. Welcome to Quick Hit, your short, sharp and touch-relevant warm-up, with the aim of warming up and moving those important body parts before kicking into activity. The Quick Hit warm-up requires minimal space, minimal time, and allows for innovation.
ready to entertain this Christmas for less.
Jumbuck Portable Barbecue, only $2.59. Marquee Sling Chair, just $35.90.
Will you find a competitor's lower price on the same stock item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
So, kura tuarua mo te pāwhiti pauro. Anei ngā kapa e rua mo tēnei kēmu Pukekohe Girls High School ki te kapa o Westlake Girls High School. Ko ngā piro mo te wahanga tuatahi o tēnei kēmu e whā ngā piro ki te kapa o Westlake Girls High School. Kāre anō te kapa o Pukekohe Girls High School I whiwhi piro. Engari, kāre e kore ka kitea e tātou I tā rātou tū maia I roto I tēnei wahanga tuarua o tēnei kēmu.
What a first half from these two girls' team, and in particular, I was really interested with Pukekohe in terms of having not seen them here, as we're just seeing some of the try-lights playing in the back. We took around the summary of this first half. Key player there was for Westlake Girls High was their number 7 and also their number 11. Great touchdowns. But this Pukekohe team, I just love the way they're playing for each other, doing everything they can to make the team successful. Down to 10 players, 4 subs, but yet they're still keen as. You can hear comms coming out on the box, so a big ups to them. But Westlake Girls definitely been the stronger team, and the scoreboard shows that.
Yeah, and I'm sure Pukekohe Girls High School will really step up in the second half, as I'm sure Westlake Girls High School will as well. So, when you've got nothing to lose, you just play with your heart and your mana.
Hard out. And Pukekohe get an opportunity to just do that straight away off the tap from this second half, as we see referee Isabel Watt from Queensland get us underway. Have you got a revolving door of people bringing you coffees? I just noticed in that first game you had 4 and then you've had 3 coffees this game. So
you mean 4 minus 3? I've only had 1.
Okay. I'm a maths teacher, so maybe it's a little bit out there. Pukekohe, though, straight into it. Could this be their first touchdown? Oh, I wonder why they stopped. We see the referee coming through. It was obviously the 6th touch. Just missed the count, but that looked good. I think it was number 10. Kimi Perenara, who nearly set things up for Ariana Gregg.
Good defence shown by Pukekohe Girls High School. However, Westlake Girls High School does really well to do a power work on that right side of the field, and now they look to spread the ball out to the left side.
What was the name of one of your favourite moves back when you were playing?
I'd probably say helmet.
Helmet, okay.
Helmet, or a bit of a 23, just 32, 23, I don't know.
You just throw numbers at him now.
Helmet and arrows, when you're attacking the middle of the field. That's all I can remember at this point. All
those 23s and 33s, but while we're talking Westlake Girls High, get in there for the first touchdown of the second half. Takes them out to 5-1. 33 platform, getting through, does the number 2. Talia joins up with her support player. I think that was Sadie Bishop. Well done, Westlake Girls. Good touchdown.
And already you can see Westlake doing good defence. They're shooting up on the middle player there. Pukekohe High School sort of waiting in anticipation, whereas Westlake Girls are really just, stamping their mark early. And as you can see, the number 6 for Pukekohe Girls High School, Tohaya, doing a power of work in the midfield. Unfortunately, Napier wasn't able to get through the middle of 2 defenders.
Yeah, Tohaya and Greg looking so promising in that first half. I really do think before this game's over, they will get across the line. Like the way they're attacking. Nice and direct, seem to know what each other are up to. But again, Westlake Girls High School through this transition zone, they're just doing so well. Great yards, harmony. Naiata now with the ball. Oh, nearly drawn past, might have got there.
Yeah, and as you can see on the left side of the field, there was, 2 on the outside to let that ball go. However, Pukekohe Girls High School do very well to stop that from happening. Westlake Girls getting a try. Oh, strong touch there by Westlake Girls High School. However, get another opportunity to play the ball.
I'm just going to take a guess. I imagine you didn't mind putting on a strong touch.
No, and I didn't really mind running through players as well. If I'm running towards you, you got to move out of my way. Or you can touch me, and I probably didn't really get that far anyways.
So you had to pick a few people up doing backwards roly-polies, did you, after they got in front?
Oh, you know, I was just told to protect the ball, and whatever happens after that, I just close my eyes and hope I don't get called for the penalty because I'm much taller than other touch players.
So there was a league and rugby career in there as well, or just touch and netball?
Just touch and netball. Played a bit of sevens. You know, that was only short-lived, but I really enjoyed my time playing for counties a few years ago, so that was cool too.
Good defence, Westlake, girls high, just going through their work. Oh, I like that play. Set that up well, making that second touch come in a little bit more infield, drawing the winger in, creating space outside that Pukekohe winger.
Ai ka taka te pauro ki te kapa o Westlake Girls High School, ma Pukekohe te pauro I tēnei wā. And as you can see, the Westlake Girls High School doing a power of work, just really trying to keep Pukekohe Girls High School back.
Now, if this is the first game you've joined in of the live stream, this is the second live stream game that we've broadcast so far today on day one of the Bunnings 2024 Secondary Schools Touch National Championships held here in Rotorua.
Beautiful day here in Rotorua. Really grateful to be here commentating alongside Matua Maya. And as you can see there, Pukekohe Girls High School does really well in defence.
Maka Whakamoa off the ruck, unfortunately, forward pass. Nothing gets past referee Baker. Pukekohe now with another opportunity. Yep, just going back to that 92 teams we have here. For those of you who can't be here, we've got 18 fields in this incredible venue, Rotorua International Stadium. The best day you could have ever ordered. In fact, I think it's even better than that. It's like getting the best steak that's better than you actually wanted it. 27 girls teams, 22 boys teams, and 43 mixed teams. That has to be a record, and it's incredible that the sport just keeps growing here in Aotearoa. And like you said, off the back of the World Cup, I'm sure that's inspired so many. But for the secondary school nationals, it's awesome to see so many different kore here.
There's a bit of a gap just on that left side. However, Pukekohe High School don't take advantage of it, and the ball turns to Westlake Girls High School. Strong touch there by Pukekohe Girls High School. Does well to get back on side.
Better defence here from Pukekohe, just starting to move forward rather than roll back. It's really good. They obviously understand how much of a strength it is for this Westlake Girls High School team. Whakaata, she's been the threat all game. Williams now to this left-hand side, draw and pass. Winger couldn't get there in time. I think it was a great pass from Amelia, the number 6, out to the winger.
Yeah, Bishop did really well to hold her line out on the left side. Does really well to put the ball down, scoring their 5th or 6th try of today. And as you can see there, no one was near her, so does really well to make use of the field.
It's too much 23s and 33s and helmets. I couldn't remember
Backdoor.
what the score was, so we'll go with 6-0. That's what the awesome crew at the stream shop, and a big shout out to them. All of our incredible wahine and tane bringing this amazing production through to you. Last week they had to endure the rain all day. Now it's going to be 30-degree temperatures. Good work here from Pukekohe. Nearly got through. Jessica Nepia with McRobbie. Nepia now off to Fair. Fair looks to go to the right-hand side.
Ai te tere hoki o Connolly mai te kapa o Westlake Girls High School ki te pā I te kaitākaro no Pukekohe Girls High School. Connolly does well to rush up on defence in that last phase.
Fair now just drawing the Westlake Girls High School forward, trying to get them off the line. Nepia back to Fair, Fair back to Nepia. Napier, I think she's going to get across. She's working really well with Greg earlier. We see her with the ball. Just a little bit unsure here. Just need some direction. Make that decision, follow through, but Westlake Girls High defence, very, very good. Napier now just used up one touch too many.
Ai, ka hurihia te pauru ki te kapa o Westlake Girls High School. They take advantage of it and they're really hitting that right hand of the field hard. New players coming on, fresh legs. Engari, ka taka te pauru. Unfortunately, Westlake Girls High School, you know, they were gaining momentum and unfortunately they didn't set the penalty, set the ball right. So Pukekohe Girls High School get another opportunity to take this next set.
I'll tell you one thing, as Greg catches the ball, when I talked about 92 teams, I was thinking, hold up, the way they need referees is for every team it's 1.5 referees. So 1.5 times 92 being the maths teachers, around about 1,000. So I know we don't have that many referees in New Zealand.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a massive task for our Kaiwawa in terms of the mahi they have to do over this weekend.
Oh, Napier does really well to get that ball away. Long pass out to her number 4.
Nice dummy pass there. Perenara. Great pass from Napier. Big left to right. Good catch from Madison Stewart. She's done a power of work out on this right-hand wing for Pukekohe High School. Another flat ball. And like I said, there's not much that gets past referee Baker.
Ai, he maka whakamua tērā. Ka me mai te kawawa mo te maka whakamua. The umpires just called a forward pass. They were gaining good momentum. Westlake Girls High School, however, Pukekohe Girls High School does really well to stop that momentum. Ka pato te paoro. Pukekohe Girls High School.
Napier doesn't seem like she's been off the field the last 5 minutes. We see a backdoor from Perenara off to Napier. Just a little bit static. Be cool if they could get the Westlake Girls High moving laterally. They're a fantastic team, very connected. Defence, one of their strengths. They come down to this right-hand side. I like the space. Oh, we have a late cut here.
Napier does well to drag across to that right side. However, unfortunately, Perenara wasn't able to secure the ball.
Molly Tohaya dragged that defence all the way over to the right. It was great work from her. Created space back in the middle of the field. Unfortunately, they couldn't make the most of that opportunity. Again, quality defence from Westlake Girls High School as they lead 6-0. And this is the second of our live stream games. Both games so far being in our girls grade. 4 to follow after this. We're only just getting started. Our next 2 will be in the mixed grade. Coming up next is Taupo Nui Aotea versus Nainai. And after that, we have South Otago. We take a break as we see getting through. Williams looking to link up. Oh!
Awesome passage of play there. It went through one player's hand. It looked like it was a little assist, and, you know, that's what you want to see, players backing each other up. When things go wrong, you just pull something out of the air, and that was awesome to see from Westlake Girls High School.
Was this an intentional assist, or was this the, I dropped it, no, yes, I meant to do that?
That's a bit of magic right there. Behind the head, you know, razzle-dazzle.
That's where you turn around to say sorry, and then you see that it was the try, and you're like, yeah, no, that was me, or me.
Yeah. That was planned. Anei ngā piro mo tēnei kēmu, te wahanga tuarua o tēnei kēmu, e whitu ngā piro ki te kapa o Westlake Girls High School. Kāre anō te kapa o Pukekohe High School, kua whiwhi piro. Engari, kei te tūmaia tēnei kapa ki o rātou hoariri. Pukekohe Girls High School, you know, playing with a lot of mana. I would like to see them get a try this game. They're doing a power of work, getting within that 5-metre mark. Engari, Westlake Girls High School, just too strong.
5-metre mark. Has been a while since you played. We're up to 7 metres now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez, I better read up on the rule book.
Or is that because you never could get back 5 anyway, so it's no use there being 7, is it?
Oh, e hika.
Strong touch there, straight up. Straight pass, sorry, as we see Te Whiu.
Good hands there by the number 13 Turnbull for Westlake Girls High School. They're going out to the left, bit of a lofty pass. Engari, ka whiwhi Pukekohe Girls High School i te pauro i tēnei wā. Ko tahi miniti torutekau e toi ana mo tēnei kēmu tuarua mo te rānei.
Nearly coming towards the end of our second live stream game. We've had 2 girls games, and I just really liked how the girls teams really play for each other. Real team efforts. There's not one individual out there dominating the game. They understand their roles within the team.
Yeah, and I guess you have players that have the experience, the leadership qualities, but, you can't rely solely on that one player. You've got to be able to, rely on everyone on the field, whether you're on or off the field. So it's awesome to see that players are just stamping their mark, making use of the opportunities that you have, because you can see that there's a lot of players coming on off the field. I
really hope we get an opportunity to see Pukekohe High School on the live stream again, maybe on Sunday. Reason being just to see their growth. You see this all the time. New teams to the competition. From day 1 through to day 3, they just grow so much as a team. That confidence, that courage, they're really expressing their skills. We see them going down this left-hand side, step off the right, Perenara.
Yeah, it does well to keep the ball alive. She was involved in a few phases of play in that set right there.
Westlake girls, they won't be worried about scoring. They'll just want to be accurate as we wind down to the last seconds.
Ana kua tangi te pere mo tēnei kēmu. Last phase of play here in this second half. And will we see a runaway? Westlake girls does well to keep the ball alive. Engari, ana kua mea mai te kawa wao, kua mutu te wahanga tuarua o tēnei kēmu, anei ngā piro mo te wāwhakamusi o tēnei kēmu. E whitu ngā piro ki te kapa o Westlake Girls High School, ki te kore Pukekohe Girls High School. He mihi nui tēnei kia koutou ngā kaima taki kua hono mai ki tēnei pāpāhotanga o Whakaata Māori. He nui ngā kēmu kei mua i te aroaro, kawe hare tawhiti, no hora mai.